This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
All right, got a question for you. What comes to mind when you imagine the finer things in life? Well, it might be something like what you'll experience at Benvenuto Restaurant and what we'll get to taste here in the DelmarvaLife kitchen.
And thanks to Chef Zeus, Jordanani, is that pronounced correctly?
That works
I always
for
thought
me.
he has Chef Zeus. That's all we go by. When you're in the house, it's always something fun, and we're going to do that today. We're going to make something great.
Yes. So we're going to do two things. All right. So we're going to first focus on our new mussels frites, which is on a new spring and summer menu. So mussels frites.
Frites.
All right.
Frites. What are frites?
Little known fact there, Lisa. Frites, it's French for French fries.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
You got it, man. You're on it.
Yeah.
So see, he did his homework last night.
Yeah, he did.
So look, if you go out and you see on a menu mussels frites or steak frites, you do see a lot. It's just steak and French fries or mussels and French fries.
Okay.
All right, so it's a good combination. So we're going to start these frites off with some sausage, all right?
Okay.
And we have our pan. We're going to turn up our pan a little bit here, all right, because we're cooking with heat. So what we do is we start off with a little sweet Italian sausage. That has already been cooked.
Okay.
Caramelized onions, all right? We like to pre-caramelize them. See that beautiful color? Because what happens is, if you're trying to do this, a la minute, if you want to call it that, it just takes too long, right? And folks don't want to wait around too long. All right, so what we're doing is,
Smells good.
it smells amazing already, okay?
You can stop right there. It's awesome.
And then look, what we're going to do to this is we're going to just add a little bit of white wine. All right, and you can hear that. And we just want to burn that alcohol off, okay?
Okay.
All right. Once we see that, it kind of, we're not getting as much wine that's being burned off. You can smell it too when that wine smell kind of goes away. We're then going to add some of our garlic stock. And this is basically, you can do it at home. So we just do a really nice, saute on garlic, and we infuse our stock with it, whether it's chicken stock, lobster stock, vegetable stock.
Never heard of garlic.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
And we use it at
Makes
the
sense.
restaurant all the time, okay? And then we're going to use some tomato here, okay? We're going to add some tomato. All right? Because you don't want these to be too tomatoey, right?
Okay.
Can there ever be such a thing, not too tomatoey?
Especially when you have
Right?
garlic.
Exactly. We're going to use some salt, all right? And this is a kosher sea salt that we use at the restaurant. We're going to use some pepper. Now, whatever spices you want to use, it's completely up to you. All right, this is a secret spice that I can't kind of reveal what it is, but a really good friend of mine who's also a chef owns a spice company, right? He does ice and spice.
Oh,
And
okay.
you guys may know who he is. His name is Chef Jim Lauser. What's up, Jim? If you're out there in TV land. All right, so he supplies us with some really good stuff. Now, we're going to move on to the mussels. Now, if you can get a close-up on this, see this mussel here is open?
It is.
All right,
Just a
whenever
little
they,
bit.
whenever they're open, they're dead. But you just tap them, right? And just like that, see,
It closes up.
he closes up, so
that?
you know
Okay.
he's good. So we're going to go in, and even a lot of these are all pretty much closed. It's the top ones that tend to open up on you.
And you always
Okay.
want them fresh, right?
Always want them fresh. Now, these are PEI mussels. Okay, what's a PEI mussel? Coming from Prince Edward Island. All right.
Oh, okay.
That's what PEI is, Prince Edward Island, and these are rope cultivated, so they're never really touching, they're not in dirt, so you don't have to worry about all that grit. You do spend a little bit more money on these, but you're going to get a product that your guests can enjoy a little bit more because
Sure.
you don't have all the sand and stuff to worry about.
Nice.
Okay. Now, we're pretty much going to put a lid on this. All right. We're going to start letting this cook down. So we have a lid here.
Okay.
And these are going to, now once you get one or two that start popping, that's when we shut the heat off because the other ones are right behind it and you don't want an overcooked mussel.
Okay.
Now, you can't have mussels frites without frites.
Frites.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop these fries in, okay?
Okay.
And we are going to go on break because when we come back, these fries should be ready. All right. Oh yeah, that's a good sound. All right, the
Okay.
fries will be ready when we get back. We're gonna plate these up, and then while you guys are enjoying these, we're gonna do a little flambe banana for dessert.
Oh,
right?
oh, let's get to the break now so we can get back
Yes,
and
let's
finish
do that.
in the DelmarvaLife kitchen. We'll be right back.
Well, our mussels have been marinating in their hot tub of flavor, and our frites have been frying. That's what we've been up to during the break, but it's all about to come together now in the final crescendo of flavor, if you will.
Oh, but don't forget, we also have dessert.
Yes,
Chef
yes.
Jesus Gordiani, or Chef Zeus to us from Benvenuto restaurants, back into the DelmarvaLife kitchen.
We are here.
Yes, and the fries are done.
Yes.
You put a little slurry in there.
Yep, just to thicken it up. Now, very important. So our fries are done. Now, whenever you guys are doing these fries at home, see, that's what's really nice. Make sure they're nice and crispy. You have to season these guys, right? Because, look, you have probably 30 seconds, all right? And a bowl's good. Because if you try to season them after 30, 45 seconds, the seasoning's not going to stick.
Falls right off.
Okay,
Falls
that makes
right off.
sense.
All right?
Yeah.
So a good seasoned fry. Now,
Okay.
to lay these out, I'm going to show you how simple this is. This is a beautiful presentation too. We're just going to literally put all of our mussels here with all that sauce. See how beautiful that is?
That is gorgeous.
And you can see that beautiful sauce. See the color? And that's what happens when you put just the right amount of tomato in there. Okay? So we have our mussels here. Okay? Then we're going to take some of our frites and we're going to go right on top.
Look at that.
Right? And these are beautiful, crispy fries. Okay? We're going to set those aside. And then we have our charred lemon here. See how beautiful that is? All right, you need a mussel so you can eat your, or I'm sorry, you need a fork so you can eat your mussels.
Okay.
Right? And these little forks, these little cocktail forks, work wonders. Now, to keep these things alive, I have some micros in here, if you don't mind. They're gonna be
in
right
here.
behind you here. Right there, you'll see
Yeah, I
them.
see 'em.
All right, and they just add a nice color, you know, a little pop of
there you go.
freshness. And this is the finished dish here. See how beautiful that is? All right, so
Look at that.
those are our mussels frites at Benvenuto. Can we get a good shot of that? It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
we did.
I want to switch spaces with
Okay.
you, Lisa.
Put me near
All right.
the food that is
Because
finished.
you're French, all right? We're going to put
My
you...
great-grandparents are from France.
Yes, that's amazing. And I want you
counts.
guys to enjoy these, okay?
Okay.
And what I'm going to be doing over here is just some quick flambe bananas. Now,
Oh,
very easy, all right? So what we're going to do is we are going to start with a little bit of butter.
Just a little
All right.
bit.
so
Nice-
we're supposed to be just eating
Nice
while
hot
you
pan.
do
Yes,
that.
you guys do your thing over
I'm gonna
there.
dip my fries in
You
the...
guys
know.
go on lunch break while I work, okay? So I'm just doing some butter in here. All right, we're gonna do some brown sugar. Okay. And it's very similar. Look, folks say, well, that's kind of like a bananas Foster, and it all kind of is, right? So we just want to get this sauce sort of going here. Okay, thank you, Lisa. All right, so we have our brown sugar. And what we're then going to do is we're going to add, you can add anything. If you want to add rum, if you want to do, you know, sort of a whiskey or anything like
What do you
that's
have
going
there?
to work.
Bourbon?
So this, yes. And what we're going to do is because we're not working with heat here, we're going to light that up.
Whoa.
Okay?
Felt that.
All right. Now, I'm going to reach over here. How are those mussels?
Amazing.
Pretty tasty?
They're
all right?
very tasty. Not
Now-
just pretty tasty, very tasty.
I'm glad you're enjoying. That's the French in you. All right?
Yeah, they're never gonna let me live it down.
Right?
The frites are good too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So we have here some bananas that we just sliced down. Okay. See that already?
Oh, that.
All right. And we're going to let these bananas just do their thing in there.
Let the bananas banana.
Now, you also need a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yes. Now, one of the things I like to add to this are nuts. So we're going to use some pecans here.
They're candied.
These are candied already. All right. And once that all kind of, see the bananas, how beautiful they are now?
They are beautiful.
All right. We're going to finish it with just a touch of cream. All right.
So go
To just
win.
further make a sauce. Okay. And now you can serve these over ice cream.
Okay.
Okay. You guys want ice cream with these? Okay.
Absolutely.
So we're going to do some
Don't
ice
have to think
cream.
about that one.
I know, right? And I'm going to show you just how easy it is
We'll
to
serve it up.
present this. All right, so we're going to now see that sauce, and that's what you're looking for at home, guys. Just like that.
Gorgeous.
All right, we're going to shut our heat off. We're going to grab our ice cream out of our freezer. that has now been fixed. All right? And look, if you want to make your own ice cream at home, make your own ice cream. If you want to use store-bought, completely up to you. I always tell people, it's your kitchen.
Yeah.
Do what you like, right?
Yep.
I like that.
All right, we're going to just do a nice little scoop of ice cream.
Okay.
Vanilla is what I prefer.
Uh-huh.
All right, and we're going to take our bananas and pecans.
Oh,
Oh, my
boy.
goodness.
Now, those guys here earlier talking about weight loss or something.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
not
anything
happening.
about that.
No.
Yeah, not today.
We like to put the weight
Mm-hmm.
back on.
That's right.
Wow.
All right.
Everything in moderation, right?
Yes,
Ice
yes.
cream melts under the heat of the
I know,
bananas.
I know.
It's perfect. All right. Give you a couple more pecans over here.
Yeah.
So nobody feels like they're cheated. Right? And then, all right, to finish this guy off, if you want, look.
He stayed with the stone.
Yes.
There's more.
We just do a little strawberry on here as a little garnish. Okay. And from our own garden, our Benvenuto garden, a little sprig of fresh
Look at that.
mint. All right, just
Look
to
at
make
that.
it look, because we care, right?
Yeah.
And there you have, all right, a beautiful, all right.
So I guess all that's left to do is dig in, right?
You just have
Yes.
to eat now.
And
Okay.
guess what?
There you go.
There you go.
And guess what? There's a spoon, and you get the master spoon.
Oh, you get the
Oh,
master
that's
spoon.
already the
got
one.
everything.
Yes, it's
Okay.
already
Look at
going.
that.
All right.
And
Wow.
it's just a super simple, you know, but just classic dessert.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that
Zeus,
good?
Again, out of the park.
Thank you
Love
so
it.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Go see Chef Zeus at Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Yes.
And we're just going to keep eating our ice
Yes,
cream.
and I'd like to mention also, don't forget moms this Mother's Day. We are doing our Mother's Day brunch, all right? Give us a call at the restaurant, make your reservations. Take care, Mom.
All right.
Definitely take
Great.
care of Mom.